Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So with the news of Total Miner coming back, I figured, why not make another scripting video? And let's start easy, since there's all kinds of those idle clicker games coming out on the mobile, like phone and everything. I thought, why not make one in Total Miner, because that feels like that's the trend that this game seems to follow. So here, what I have is a few different buttons with different things. You start off by adding 1 income every time you press the button, 10 income, and so on down to 1,000,000. And then multipliers just to speed things up a bit. So I'm going to start by running the script to show you guys what it actually looks like. So I have a few scripts here, and it starts when the new player joins. They get the HUD at the top, they get 1 money, and 1 income. And then I put it every 3 seconds because every second seemed way too fast. And as you can see, I have 3 money at the top with 1 income. If I click the button, after those 3 seconds roll over, my income switches to 2. Then I start getting 2 money every single tick. And it keeps going up. The higher your income, the more money you get. So to get that script going, what I did is I started with a money generation script. It's just a simple, if the player has 1 money, or if they don't have any money at all, exit. If they do have 1 money, we take that 1 and give them an income, because 1 income costs $1. And then I repeated the process. I pretty much copied the script, adding a 0. So if they don't have $10, they can't buy this. If they do have $10, we take 10, add 10 income. So I did that up until 1,000,000. You guys can change the values however you want. You can add whatever you want to it. Then I added the actual income script, the thing that pays the player. So I added a variable for X, and that's equal to the history of income. So X will equal the number of their income. And the same for var Y, but this time it's equal to their money. Then we say if the player has a history of multiplier 2, which we'll talk about in a moment, then we're going to take the variable of X, which is the income, and multiply it by 2. Then we did the same thing, but we made sure to add negative, a false, for 5, because this will mark if they have the multiplier 2 but haven't bought the 5 yet. Then we also check if they have the multiplier for 5, which will pretty much override this because it will be true. And then we have kind of just the script going. I added a HUD text for the income. That way it'll refresh every time it ticks. And then I added the HUD for the money, same thing, so it refreshes every time it ticks. And then I added history, money, player, plus X, which will equal whatever the variable for the income is. It defaults to just times 1 up here, but if they have the multiplier 2, doubles. If they have the multiplier 5, it's 5 times. And I guess I actually changed it to 5 seconds, so every 5 seconds they're making money. Just to kind of add a little bit more length to this. And then I looped the script because this is the one that pays the player. Next, what I did, I went ahead and added the new player join script. This will start the game. So it will give the player a history of joining the game. I just do it +1 to keep track of how many times the player joins for an added incentive if you wanted to add that later. Then we call on the income script to actually get the player starting their paycheck. Then we check if the player has joined before. So in this case, if they have not joined, well, if it's greater than 1, so if they have joined at all, do nothing. Otherwise, give them $1. That way they start off, they can actually buy some income to start. And then we have the multiplier script. So if the player has the history false, they have not bought the multiplier times 2, and they have at least $1,000,000, then we give them that history and take off $1,000,000. That's all the multiplier is. Same for the 5 times, except for I made it cost 5 million. If they don't have the multiplier for 5 and they have 5 million, we give them that and take off the 5 million. So that's pretty much all this is. You guys could change it around. And it looks like I got the $10, so let's go ahead and add 10 income. What it does is it takes off my 10 and gives me 10 income. So now I have $4 with an income of 12. And you can keep doing that until you make more money and more money. You guys can expand this out. You can add it into like a plot buying level. You can add it to a mine level where they mine for gold and then turn it into some basic low income. whatever you want to do with that. But anyways, I hope you guys can go ahead and create some worlds like these and actually like make it better than just a flat grass world. But I will talk to you guys in the next one.